Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor who invented the artificial heart is from Louisville, Kentucky. Dr. Jarvik once said, leaders are visionaries with an undeveloped sense of fear and no concept of the odds against them. They accomplish the impossible. I think that describes all of us as trial lawyers. Some, like Jackie, may say that also describes my candidacy, an undeveloped sense of fear and no concept of the odds against me. But I hope over the last year, my campaign has not only shown leadership, but shown my vision and passion for this organization. Ladies and gentlemen, elections are about the future. They are about vision. This election is not just about our opportunity to decide where we're going to go the next 5 or 6 years. It's our opportunity to make a statement about our soul as an organization. We've had great leaders over the last several years, incredible presidents, incredible officers. We have a professional staff in D.C. that is out of this world, incomparable. But we must take a good look at where we stand as an organization. We must acknowledge that while we have been steadfast in our mission to protect the Seventh Amendment, that the world around us has changed. If you've been to any of our trial advocacy CLEs the last several years, you understand that the way people make decisions, the way they gather information and decide where they stand on an issue now is different than it was just a few years ago. So we've changed the way we advocate in the courtroom. We must also modernize the way we communicate outside of the courtroom. We have to, as an organization, modernize the way we communicate, not only to our members and potential members, but to the public and to members of Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, it was only 6 years ago, this very month in New York, that I gave the first iPad presentation at AAJ. Think about where technology has come in just 6 years. Think about where it's going to go in the next 6 years. And what I ask of you today, when you decide who you're going to vote for, consider who is in the best position to modernize and to help our organization by taking us into the future, a future that requires modern communications in order to accomplish our goals. I also ask you to consider our soul as an organization. Like Sean said, our organization was founded in 1945 by a man, a law professor, who looked around and saw that the civil justice system was stacked against the little guy, and he wouldn't accept it. So he envisioned a national organization, an organization that allowed lawyers to help other lawyers by sharing information and advocacy skills, helping them advocate not only in courtrooms across the United States, but in halls of Congress in the states and in Washington, D.C. Here we are, all of these years later, we have strong litigation groups, sections, and caucuses. We have to not only protect those, but we have to help those grow, because it's only through a strong membership that we can accomplish all of our other goals. It's only through a strong membership that we have the ability to raise the funds necessary to help get people elected to Congress, regardless of political party, who stand for the Seventh Amendment. It's only through a strong membership that we can lobby Congress to ensure that legislation that closes the courthouse door is stopped in its tracks. It's only through strong membership that we have the ability to lobby legislative agencies or administrative agencies to ensure that regulations protect patients and not close the courthouse door through binding arbitration. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the fight of our lives in Washington, D.C. and all across this country. I'm from the home of Muhammad Ali. I know what it means to fight. I know what it means to stand up for the things that you believe in. 2 weeks ago, my son and I had a father-son day because he's 12 years old, and I told him it's about time you make a decision on what you want to be as a man. So I took him to Muhammad Ali's gravesite, and there it says on his gravestone, it says, "Service to others is the rent that you pay for your room in heaven." My service, ladies and gentlemen, is to you. This is my AAJ family. My service is to our clients. My service is to the Seventh Amendment. AAJ is my passion. AAJ is my mission, and I humbly ask for your vote. Thank you.